Mr. Waylon reads.
Hi friends, it's Mr. Whalen here. I have brought you another story. This one is new to me. I found this at the public library. Sweet little book. It's called Every Little Letter. Every Little Letter. It was written by Deborah Underwood and illustrated by Hwang, Ruiz. And it's a sweet little book. Now look what we have here. Little letters. Lowercase letters, okay? We know that there are big letters, uppercase letters, and little letters, lowercase letters. And this is a sweet little book about how sometimes it's the little things that can make the biggest difference. It's the little things that aren't afraid to go and reach out to someone else. You know, sometimes the big things get big, they get grown up, they get adult, and they say, oh no, you shouldn't do that, and oh no, you shouldn't talk to that person, and oh no, we shouldn't do this. And the little letters go, but why? Good question. And these little letters wind up with a good solution about how to bring people together because they're little letters and they're not afraid. Okay, and it's good to remember that even if you're little, you can make a big, big difference. So let's check out Every Little Letter and see what you think. My privilege to share it with you. Hope you enjoy it. Every Little Letter by Deborah Underwood, illustrated by Hwang, Ruiz. Every Little Letter. Once upon a time, there was a city of letters surrounded by walls. The letters were all the same. Their conversations were pleasant, but not very interesting. The H's felt safe behind their walls. They knew other letters lurked outside. Different letters. The H's had built the walls around their city long ago to protect themselves. And the H's were happy enough. Except for one small, curious H. She wondered what the other letters looked like. She wondered what they ate. She wondered if they even existed. One day, the small H found an opening in the wall. She peered through it and saw an eye. The eye did not look dangerous. It did not look scary. The H slowly reached her hands through the opening. The eye reached out too. And together, they made something extraordinary. Hi! But a big H saw, and soon the wall was sealed up again. The small H missed her new friend. She had an idea. She sent him some letters. Lots of letters. But one flew astray. Oh! The idea spread from one small letter to another. The X's tic-tac-toe games became much more exciting. The B's playground was full of surprises. And the Y's finally got some answers. But the big letters found out, and the little letters had no words to describe their sadness. The H had only a small D and a small N she'd managed to hide away. Why were the big letters so afraid? The situation seemed hopeless until she looked at things differently. The H spread the word. Night fell, and day dawned together. But the big letters were still afraid until one reached out, then another, and another. How do you tear down walls? With words at first, courage, kindness, then brick by brick. Cooperate, help, give. After the walls came down, the letters were silly together. Play, slide, snickerdoodle, and serious together. Trust, listening, friendship. And finally, together, they discovered the most important word of all, love.